We're live and getting ready for what should be another great NFL matchup. Cold weather is forecast for today's game as the visiting team gets set to take on the Fire. And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get today's game started. Scott looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 4-yard line. Glover accelerates and takes it down to the 38.
Give this defense a shot.
Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Let's go, be good. Let's go.
The Fire come out in a nickel package, and they go with the delay. Clement is there on the stop at the 46-yard line.
Vision is so important to these ball carriers. They got to find the hole and get to it before it closes. There's no hole there, and they got to know that too. If you don't have the vision, you just can't find the hole.
Nickelback in this time. Hands off to the tailback. Number 91 comes up to make the play at the 45. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
Hand it off.
When you play man-to-man that well, it limits a quarterback's options, and it'll result in a sack sometimes. Time to call the special teams play.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. From the 18. Number 28 with some good yardage on that return back to the 28.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Ball on their own 28.
Let's go.
The visiting team come out of the 46. The blitz is on. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. Battle comes up to make the play at the 38. Johnny has such a quick release and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
That makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
46 defense in this time. He gets the carry. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 42.
Running the ball consistently is a first step in creating a balanced attack.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Back it up, baby. Get some slack going.
The visiting team with a 4-man front. Number 38 comes up to make the play at the 45.
They might not be busting off big gains, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 45.
45-yard line.
This is it.
Terrell in the backfield. On the ground. Fakes the handoff. Throwing. Almost picked off. Joyce was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Bennett was there on the cover.
Punt it away.
Scott comes into the game for the punt. Glover is back to receive this kick. It clearly wasn't drawn up like that, but they'll take it.
Yeah, and he pulled one out of his bag of tricks there. Good call, and that got him a first down.
Ball at about midfield. The visiting team come out in a nickel package with the pass almost intercepted. Number 80 was the intended receiver on that play.
Tell your line to protect here. Tell your line to protect every play, not just here. You need to get some time back there and let someone get open.
The visiting team come out with 8 guys in the box. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Garcia stops him. Number 80 didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Do what we do right here.
The visiting team come out on the 46. With the throw, the fullback has it with room to roam. And he's pushed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Good pass to the fullback on that play, John.
And don't be surprised if they look in his direction again. He's not just a solid lead blocker. He can hurt you in the passing game, too.
Hand it off to the back. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss.
When you run a play to the outside, at least one offensive lineman is pulling, and a wide receiver has to block down. On that one, neither one did their job very well.
Here we go. You can't stop me. Hut.
Encroachment number 97. Still
So he's
second
called
down.
for encroachment.
Yeah, he jumped early and touched an offensive player, and that forces the officials to blow the whistle.
Hold the look. Let's go now. Block, block, block.
Mark with split backs. With the pass, swings it out to the left side. And he's down at the 20-yard line. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
We're talking about reading. Ain't no thing. Knock him out.
The visiting team line up in the quarter defense. Bennett is there on the stop at the 10-yard line. That will keep the chains moving.
Yeah, that makes 2 times in this drive they've given up the first down on 3rd down. As a defensive coordinator, giving up those types of yards will drive you absolutely nuts.
Terrell, the lone setback. Hand it off. Jones comes up to make the play. At the 6. Terrell rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
You can't make any mistakes down here. So run the ball and just get it in there.
On the 6-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Hey, walk the counter.
Looking to run it here. Banks is there on the stop at the 7-yard line. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
Go.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Looks to the end zone. Touchdown. Fire.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown. You better kick it here.
The extra point attempt is good. The offense in complete sync that time, successfully driving it down the field and into the end zone.
Anytime you get that kind of effort, it puts a surge through your whole team. The defense wants to come out onto the field and do their job quickly, so their offense can get back onto the field.
Sends it sailing. This one is fielded by Glover.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession. This is a good defensive call.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Rucker with a man in motion. On the call.
On the ground.
Green comes up to make the play at the 35.
7-yard gain.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Second and maybe 3.
35-yard line.
Walk and run. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll.
Pressure with the throw. Behind him, but he has it. Greg is there for the tackle at the 38. Third and short upcoming after the short game.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of play they run to convert for this first down. It's the type of situation where you could drop back and throw, or you could just decide to run it right at him.
With the pass, swings it out to the fullback. Henderson brings him down, but they get enough to move the chains.
A smart coach would call this one.
Here we go, baby. Everything you got. Let us dictate. Hey, let's go one deep. What's the hard count? Play football. Left.
Hand off to the tailback. Fitzgerald is there on the stop.
Call this defense here.
Second and 9.
On the play.
Hey, watch that screen. One.
Only one man in the backfield. Rucker sends a man in motion. Little misdirection. Stiff arm keeps him at bay. Number 92 comes up to make the play.
A tough running game will make your passing attack even more effective.
3rd and 5. Ball on the 46-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Hold the look.
Nickelback in this time. Throws it. He can't bring it down inbounds.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Smith was his intended target. Number 28 looks like he's ready for the return. Fair catch.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
First and 10.
20-yard line.
Let's go now.
The visiting team come out of the 46. Gets the pass off. The back is wide open. He saw them drop back in coverage, then just threw a strike.
Yeah, he made the right read and found the open man. That's a nice play.
He hands it off. Nice play fake. Gets rid of it. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away. Dixon was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
This is an important play. Look for the guy who always seems to come up big.
Here's a look at the third down success rate of each team. The visiting team come out in a nickel package. Blitz is coming, and this pass is completed. Garcia tackles him, and they won't get the first.
Punt it away.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Jordan is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
They'll start the drive at the 29-yard line. First and 10.
Come on. Overthrow right. They ain't got nothing. Here we go.
Receives the handoff. Number 91 is there on the stop at the 26.
The defense is trying to shut down the running game early to force him to pass. We'll have to see if it works and causes him to give up on it here in the first half.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 7-0. Fire.
7, the away team.
Teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Let's go. Be physical.
The Fire line up in a 4-3. Throws it. Picked off. It's intercepted. Good individual effort to make the interception.
You've got to execute out there. There's no second chances.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
The visiting team with a four-man front.
Stay at home. Play hard and fast, baby.
Handed off to the back. Gamble is there on the stop at the 13-yard line.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
They're blitzing, throwing. Swings this pass to his running back out on the right side. Bennett with the stop at the 20. Bennett appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
Make a quick read here. Look for the guy who's open and get the ball in his hand.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Throws on the run. Leaps. He has it. Garcia comes up to make the play at the 43. They convert for the first down on that throw.
And they ran the perfect play to get those couple of yards.
A 44-yard line.
Do some. Let's turn it up, D.
The visiting team come out in a dime package with the throw, and this pass is completed. Flowers is there for the tackle at the 43-yard line.
On the play.
Number 80 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. He gets the carry. Logan is there on the stop at the 47.
As a coach, you need to make sure that you establish your running game as a weapon that can hurt the other team.
It's third down and 5 to go.
Blue down. Man right.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3.
Quick.
Rolling out to his left with the throw. Completed pass to the back. Number 56 is there for the reception at the 29. Martin with a hot hand on this drive.
This is a good time to run a draw. They're going to be rushing hard for a sack. You should be able to slip right by him and head into the secondary.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3 on the carry. Banks comes up to make the play at the 28. Terrell takes it up the middle for a yard or two.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Not today. Watch your man.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Throwing. This one goes to the fullback on the right side. They'll spot this one at the 29-yard line. And so that makes tackle number 6.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
29-yard line.
The offense has been stepping it up on third down all day.
Throws to the end zone. And he can't hold it in. Bailey had a touchdown that time. He could have held on.
You're right. He was there, got good position, and he saw it fall to the ground.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. The kick sails through. It's good.
And give credit to the kicker there. It's nice to have a guy that can make your drive worth 3, even if you don't get it into the end zone every time.
Scott is just about ready to kick this one away. He got all of that one. From the 1-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they forced a bad throw, picked up a takeaway.
This defense looks good.
Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Everything you got. Here I go.
The Fire come out in a 4-3. Cross play to the right. Green is there on the stop at the 19. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackle. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Throwing. Incomplete.
That's a way to make him come up with nothing but air.
Gains and the coverage on the play. And here's a look at each team's success on third down so far. Rucker starts out of the shotgun. Number 88 moves in motion. Receives the handoff. Great fake with the throw, and it's complete. Green is there on the stop at the 26-yard line.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
Jones will come in now to punt it away. Number 28 lines up deep for the punt return. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 37-yard line.
You might want to drop back a little deeper on this play. Step up in the pocket and let her fly.
Start the drive at the 37-yard line. First and 10.
8 defenders in the box on this one. With the pass, he finds his man. Number 38 takes him down at the 44.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The visiting team come out of the 46. Throws it. Short pass to the fullback. This one will be spotted at the 50. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. First and 10.
Good shoot. All on us, y'all. Set. From the start. Silver. 49.
It's the toss to the right. Oof, what a stiff one. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 38. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got the first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
It's a blitz. On the move. And he's stopped at the 25-yard line. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time. Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good ones.
Yeah, you see me. You can't say.
Martin using split backs.
We're talking about brilliant. Quick.
With the throw, and the catch is made. Garcia is there for the tackle at the 16.
Here's a no huddle. It's a good way to keep the defense off.
Dropping back, throwing. The back is wide open. Number 38 records the stop. They didn't change the formation or the call that time, and the connection is good for a first down. They need 10 for the touchdown.
On the 10-yard line.
It's on. Play hard and fast, baby. We turning it up.
The backs are lined up in an eye. They give it to the halfback. Mitchell is there on the stop. He tried to pick his way through the middle, but there was no room.
Yeah, he was looking for a hole or a gap, but the defensive line sealed everything up.
10 yards away from the end zone.
On the 10-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Garcia comes up to make the play at the 10-yard line.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
So it's third down, and they could actually get a first down without getting a touchdown.
They don't get nothing.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. On the run, he finds his man. Banks is there on the stop at the 5-yard line.
You better kick it here.
He shouldn't have any problems with this attempt. Through the uprights and good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score.
Not every drive is going to get you a touchdown, so getting 3 was big. Now they got to go over what worked and what didn't, so the next drive will get him a TD.
Good distance. This one is handled by Glover. The visiting team don't have much time as they start their drive at the 24.
Boom! This defense will stop him for sure.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Dropping back to pass on first down. Under pressure, launches this one to the left. And he just can't hang on.
He put the ball exactly where you want to put it. Give this defense a shot.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Don't make a play. We're going to take it. Watch your eyes. Get it going.
With the pass, picked off. It's intercepted. Room to run. The 20, the 10, and he gets in there. Touchdown. The cornerback makes a fabulous play and ends up with a touchdown.
You better kick it here.
Scott comes in for the extra point. The extra point attempt is good.
The coach has to make sure his defense doesn't get too confident after that touchdown. Sometimes after a defensive score,
from the 1-yard line. Well, the last time they had the ball, they turned it over on an interception. Let's see what happens here. It's 1st and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Rucker from the shotgun. Rolls right. Closing in. And this pass is completed. Henderson is there for the tackle. At the 22. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
One back. Hold the look.
The Fire come out in a 4-3.
Don't stop that motor.
Gets rid of it. And it's caught. Gaines is there on the stop at the 47. The visiting team call a timeout. They have none left.
give this defense a shot.
1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Not today. You gotta believe it.
The backs are lined up in an I. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Spence is there for the tackle at the 45.
You know what this does? It keeps one defense on the field, and it doesn't let them get the right personnel in there sometimes.
Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Greg with the coverage.
Give this defense a shot.
And this should be the last play of the half. Rucker looking to pass. Lines up with 5 wide receivers. With the throw. Sheds the tackle. Gaines is there on the stop at the 23. At the end of 2, the score is 20-0. Fire.
We're ready to begin.
Clint is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. This one is fielded by number 28.
You talk about protecting the ball and working the clock. All of those things come into play now as they try to put this game away.
Jordan was taken out earlier with a minor injury, but now returns to the game. The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Number 56 comes up to make the play at the 33-yard line. Just a punishing run by the fullback.
That's what he can do to you. You can't bring this guy down with an arm tackle. You got to swarm him, get him from all sides, and then just take him to the ground.
Drops back, rolls out to his left. Pressure coming. Whew. What a collision.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback. He's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
The Fire come out with 3 receivers tight. Play action with the throw. Jordan is there on the stop.
You know, when it's third and so many yards, why the heck would you run a pass pattern that was short of the first? Makes no sense to me.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 23. Glover has nowhere to go and is wrapped up at the 24-yard line.
You should stop him with this play.
First and 10.
Ball on their own 24.
24-yard line.
Let's go. Overswing right.
The Fire come out in a nickel package.
Keep the throttle down.
Cross play to the right. Alexander is there for the tackle at the 26-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2-yard gain.
No stop that motor. Don't make the play.
And they're going with an empty backfield and 5 receivers.
Everything you got. You like to practice rules.
They're coming with the blitz. Throwing. Short pass completed to the wide receiver. The 40. They'll spot this one at the 45. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corner because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Pull back handoff. Big tackle. He puts everything into that stick.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
And a pickup of about 2. Ball on their own 47.
47-yard line.
You can't stop me.
The Fire come out in a nickel package.
Let's do our thing. Temple. Look up.
Throwing. He hits his receiver. Snell is there on the stop at the 45. They completed the pass for a first down.
And they did it against the cover, too. So the quarterback found a soft spot, and he got it in there.
45-yard line.
Good shoot. Nothing. They don't get nothing. All on us, y'all.
Dead ball. False start on the offense. Number 75, still first down.
McCormick was flagged for the false start.
False starts are kind of frustrating because they're really easily avoided by just maintaining focus.
So now it's 1st and 15 after the penalty.
50-yard line.
Nickelback in this time. Harris goes in motion. Dropping back to pass on first down. Throws it. Right on target to the wide receiver. The 30. Spence is there for the tackle at the 17. So they get 2 first downs on their last 2 plays.
They're getting it done by seeing the whole field and taking what the defense gives them.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
Coming through, baby. Play hard and fast, baby.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Hand it off to the back. Henderson is there on the stop at the 9-yard line. Pickup of about 8.
Gain of 8 on the play.
Give this one a shot.
9 yards will get them 6 points.
9-yard line.
One back. Be careful.
The Fire come out of the nickel package. Screen gets right in there and brings him down. Came with a run blitz and bottled him up.
You'll see him do that kind of thing a lot. As a quarterback, you want to make your pre-snap read. If you see him walking guys up to the line, you should audible to some kind of slant or quick out to take advantage.
The Fire with a four-man front.
Defense, get ready.
Gets the call. Number 91 is there for the tackle at the 7. Good pickup on the ground as they convert for the first.
Here's the thing. They were looking run and brought the blitz, but the back just used his vision and elusiveness to avoid him and get past the marker.
With the carry, Green comes up to make the play at the 8. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
The visiting team come out with 3 receivers tight. Floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, visiting team.
Time to call a special teams play.
The extra point attempt is good. Solid long drive, taking a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah, that was some show out there. They're looking good right now. The defense better find a way to plug up those holes.
From the 7. Force a 3 and out on the offense's last possession. It's 1st and 10. Rollback handoff. Banks is there for the tackle at the 36. He doesn't have blazing speed, but he'll just run you over if he has to.
And he'll come out of the backfield and make a few catches, too, if you forget about it.
Keep the throttle down.
They'll go from the I formation. Hand it off to the fullback. Nice play fake. Throws on the move. Mitchell is there on the stop at the 39-yard line. And it's good for a first down.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
Terrell, the deep back, looking upfield. Banks is there for the tackle at the 42.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
Ball on their own 42. Terrell, the lone setback, looking for room. Play action. Long throw. It's caught. The 10. Touchdown. He makes his second visit to the end zone with that catch.
You better kick it here.
Scott comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Booming kick downfield. This one is taken by Glover. The visiting team have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it, Sean. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, let's go one deep.
The visiting team line up in the bunch formation. Gets the pass off, knocked down.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
The Fire come out in a nickel package. Pressure, throws it, drops the interception.
He's back in his zone. He's reading. He sees the quarterback the whole way, and then he gets a chance at an interception. He just didn't finish the play.
Let's go. Keep it in front of you.
5 wide receivers. Dropping back with the throw. Right on target to the wide receiver. Henderson is there for the tackle at the 32-yard line.
Try this play.
Come on. Let's go now. In and out, in and out.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 36-yard line. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. Ball on their own 36.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
So we're going to take it. One of us going to make a play.
They'll go from the I formation.
Let's go now.
Gets rid of it. Complete to the wide receiver. Robinson comes up to make the play at the 43.
This is a good one to call.
First and 10. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Rush in. Here we go.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Snell moves in motion. Under pressure, gets rid of it. He couldn't find a receiver, so he threw it where no one could get it.
This defense looks good.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Back it up, baby.
The Fire come out in a nickel package with the pass. Incomplete.
He saw the receiver hauling it in, and then boom, he pops him, and it ends up incomplete.
Right, was there on the cover.
From the start, from the start. Get the pressure out, man.
They've done very well on 3rd down to this point. Throws it. You could hear the collision up here. Number 88 appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power.
This is a good special teams play.
Jones is ready to punt this one away. Number 28 back to return. And he chooses not to return this one.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Throwing. Nearly intercepted. Number 89 was the intended receiver on that play. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, the score is 27-7. Fire.
27.
The Fire have the ball and a big lead as we get set for the 4th quarter. The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or 2. Drops back. Closing in. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down, and he picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. And we can attribute this lead to their ability to convert on 3rd down. With the throw, nearly picked off. Number 8 was his intended target. Number 38 had the coverage on the play.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Scott comes into the game for the punt. Glover into return. From the 44-yard line.
42-yard punt. Return.
This is what I would call in this situation.
Number 88 is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier. Number 30, the deep man.
Watch your man. Watch your eyes.
On the ground. They're going to spot this one at the 46-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. Takes it up the middle, picks up less than a yard.
That was just a burst of power from the defensive line.
Throwing. Jumps up, he has it. Henderson is there for the tackle at the 48.
Boom. This defense will stop him for sure.
Let's go now. Check it.
The defense has had difficulty stopping them on third down. With the throw, and he hits his target. Green comes up to make the play at the 40.
This play might work.
All right, now. Here we go. Here we come.
And they go with the delay. Sloan is there on the stop at the 34. Play calling is very surprising considering the size of the deficit.
This is not a good time to sneak in a running play. They need lots of yards real fast.
Two quarters.
The Fire come out in a 4-3. Throws it, and he makes the grab. The 10. Touchdown, visiting team.
This is a good special teams play.
The point after is good. The visiting team have just made it a 2-score game.
This team can put up some points, but this might be a little too deep a hole.
Flint in to kick this one off. From the 3. Number 28 takes this one back to the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
It's showtime, baby.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. It looks like it's going to be an interference call. The only question is, against whom?
First down.
So he pays for his aggressiveness.
Yeah, the defender needs to make sure that he doesn't make too much contact with the receiver on plays like that. The officials aren't going to stand for it today.
Pass play here on first down.
Help him, give him help.
Off balance throw. The pass falls incomplete. Number 89 was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
On the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action. Rolling right. Throws it. And this pass is completed. Bennett is there on the stop at the 40.
This is a play that you need. Trust your quarterback to make a good throw here.
Ball on their own 40.
40-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Help.
Throwing.
Give him help.
He hits his receiver. Battle comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
The visiting team come out in a 4-3. Throws it, almost picked off. Banks had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. He'll drop a few like that one.
The visiting team come out with 8 guys in the box. Drop in the backfield for a short loss.
On the run.
They were trying to stretch the defense, trying to beat him to the sideline. But they have a quick defense that reacts very quickly to plays, and they were right there to shut it down.
Third and 13.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. They've executed very well on third down so far, and that's a big reason why they're ahead at the moment. Has room. Martin dives ahead, so they'll touch him down at the 41-yard line.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
Everything you got. One center. One screen. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
Hand it off. They're going to spot this one at the 34-yard line. He's going...
Run it up the gut and keep that clock moving.
2nd and 3 coming up here.
34-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's turn it up, D. Set. Let's go.
Pressure coming. He was hit just as he threw.
This guy's so strong, he was able to get that pass away. Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, D. Nothing.
These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them to take the lead. A little misdirection. Gamble brings him down before he can reach the marker. The home team fails once again to get the first down, and that's 7 times.
Yeah, and that's huge for the defense to keep stepping up on third down like that. They're a solid group of guys who make key stops.
I think everybody in the stadium is looking for the kicker here, but they're going to take a chance and go for it. This pass is incomplete.
This defense might work.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
32-yard line.
Watch the play. You can't stop me. Get it up.
The Fire come out in a nickel package. They'll pass on first down. Throws it. Incomplete. Rucker is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. 2-minute warning coming up.
Watch the hard count.
Number 13 scans the defense from the gun. With the throw, knocked away. Romberg was the intended receiver on that play.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
The injury sustained earlier was minor, and they expect him to return to the game after a series or two. Going deep. Gets his hand on it.
This guy throws one of the best deep balls in the league. He delivers it with touch, and he has the ability to drop it right on the receiver's outside shoulder on those deep patterns. Nice job by the defender to stay with the coverage.
Harris was his intended target. And he waves for the fair catch.
Go ahead and take this one to the outside, but make sure you stay in bounds and keep that clock running.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Terrell, the lone back. With a counterplay, Mitchell drags the ball carrier down behind the line.
He's had some decent runs, but he's not putting up the kind of yardage that they were hoping for. Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Keep the throttle down.
The visiting team line up in a 4-3. Setting up play action, complete to the fullback. Number 56 is there on the stop. Martin completes the pass for a 5-yard gain on 2nd down. Third down. They have to get it to the 34-yard line for a first.
Watch screen. Hey, let's go.
Consistent success on third down, which they've had, usually translates into a win.
Gets the pass off. Just couldn't get that pass under control.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened. Use some motion to throw off the defense. Don't let him get too comfortable.
Scott will try to pin them inside the 10. This one goes out of bounds.
If they want a shot in this one, they got to put something together on this drive. There just isn't much time left.
Rucker returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
We're talking about
The
read.
Fire come out in a 4-3. The rush is on. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Green is there for the tackle at the 16-yard line. The coach is having them hurry it up.
Will.
Drops back. Gets the pass off. And he can't find a way to keep possession. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air. It might be a little too late.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today. The Fire come out in a nickel package. Blitz is coming. Throwing. Pass caught by the fullback. Rucker stops the clock there.
That's a poorly planned play. You have to know that you have to get past the first down marker on 3rd down. Anything less,
Romberg comes in motion. Looking to convert through the air. With the pass, someone gets a hand up and it drops to the ground.
time's on your side here. Try to use as much of it as you can.
1st and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Come on. Back it up, baby. Let us dictate.
With the carry, great fake. Gets rid of it, and it's caught. The 10, number 38, comes up to make the play. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out. Just go ahead and take a knee here.
7 yards to go for the touchdown. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out.
Let's go, let's go. Play football. Keep moving. Let's go. Yeah, you see me. You can't stop me. Let's go fast. Deuce it, deuce it. All right, let's go. Let's go. Here we go. All right, now. Play hard and fast.
And there's the kneel down by the quarterback. The visiting team call a timeout. That's their final timeout.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. We coming to red. Let's go, boys. Watch the play. On the jam.
He'll take a knee.
That's the end of the game. The final score is the Rhine Fire 27, the away team 14.
Cadence, baby, back squad. Cool and Dre, it's homecoming. I'm home now. Watch out, I'm just an oxymoron on a song when I'm straight bent. On sobriety, irony makes sense. I'm trying to make a living, you dying to pay the rent. Why you lying for forgiveness when I ain't giving you?